Good morning, good morning, good morning, you all. We are in the beautiful Medellin, Colombia, a place very near and dear to my heart. I have a residence here for 16 years. I come back quite often, and I popped in to check some places out and share with you a little bit why I am here. As you can see, the view out here is incredible. It is the rainy season right now, so you can get a little bit of overcast weather. So it can be a little hazy at times, but other than that, you do get a beautiful view of the city pretty much all the time. It has been raining a little bit in the afternoon and the morning, but what I wanted to share with you guys today is definitely kind of some do's and don'ts, basic stuff of this city. And there's a lot of things that go on around here. There's a lot of stories of kind of what you hear, but coming, first person from somebody who does have a place here and has been here for 16 years and watch it grow so much over the years, I think there's a lot to go ahead and discuss. But so I'll kind of tell you the do's and don'ts that I have for this area, and I think that it's always good to know and for you guys to take advantage of this stuff. And so the first thing always is don't wear jewelry. In any type of a city, of a third world country, it's a beautiful city. Most people are very respectful, but you just don't wear jewelry. Don't wear flashy things. Don't walk around with a nice watch. Don't walk around with jewelry, wristbands or anything like that. Silver, gold, necklaces. It's just enticing. That's all. There's really no need to it, and it's something you kind of just want to avoid to make sure that you don't have any issues down the road. The second thing is, don't wear shorts. Of course, it's warm here, and you're from, another country where you come to a warm climate and you think it's, comfortable. You just want to be comfortable, and it comes down to just wearing shorts. I wear pants all the time. I just want to blend in. I don't want to be like anybody else. Everybody here wears pants. Girls will wear dresses. That's fine. But guys, they don't wear shorts here. So you want to just wear pants and kind of blend in. Nothing too out of the ordinary. That's just how you want to be a part of the city. The next thing is don't wear sandals. Sandals is a no-go. Nobody wears sandals down here. If you're a girl, that's great, right? If you have a set of sandals you want to wear out with your dress, that's beautiful. Guys, I get it. Some guys want to come down here Birkenstocks or flip-flops, but the locals don't wear that. And you're going to be walking miles and miles, and you don't want to have those sandals on. I understand they might be comfortable, but you just don't blend in. And that's the most important thing about being in Medellin, is blending in and not having any issues with the city itself. So next is speak Spanish. Give it your best. Always just try to speak a little bit of Spanish. Learn something. You want to say hello, hola, como está, ciao, or whatever you want to say. Hello, goodbye, gracias, or you want to say thank you. A little bit of Spanish goes a long way. Just showing people that you respect them enough to want to learn a little bit of their language, it really gets them to feel a little bit more compassion for you on your vacation. So it goes both ways. So I always try to speak a little bit of Spanish. Actually, I'm fluent in Spanish, but for those who come here and visit, I see too many people just kind of walking around and going, "Hey, thank you," rather than just learning one word and just showing a little bit of love and understanding for the country that you're visiting. Next is, respect the people. It's very important. What we have to understand is a lot of us come from other places where we have money and we have, a lot of things that we've accumulated over the years, and we feel confident. There's a lot of things that we have. We come down here with our savings and we want to just go ahead and spend that money. And sometimes people come down here and they're flashy. They throw it around and they think that they're better than somebody else just because they have money, and that's just not how it is. Everybody here or anywhere else, people are happy without money. Everybody needs, but there's a sense of satisfaction that they have in their life with what they have at the moment. Everybody wants a little bit more, but it's just being respectful to the people and showing that, and just being humble and enjoying your time here and showing them you care about them just as much as they want to show you a wonderful vacation for you. The other part is blend in. That's comes back to clothing. It comes back to jewelry. Anything you want to do, just blend in. I'm wearing a set of sunglasses, but when I go out, I do not wear sunglasses. It's because the sun is facing me in this video right now. But the locals don't wear sunglasses. Very few do. So if you want to kind of walk around, blend in, wear some just very simple basic clothes, a black t-shirt, a white, pink, whatever you want, but nothing flashy, some pants, shoes, but just blend in with the culture, and then you don't stand out. And if a problem does arise, it just doesn't come back to you. That's the most important thing. You don't really stand out in a situation where people are going to identify you. So those are all things you just want to be a little bit cautious of. Next is learn the money. Always learn the money, right? Don't walk around with a bunch of American dollars or euros in your pockets. You want to be able to understand in pesos, and that's the easiest way. And it's a little bit challenging here because the pesos are in a large denomination. Unlike Mexico, where you're looking at 16 or 18 pesos to the dollar, here you're looking at 3,700, 3,800. So the numbers are a little bit harder to work with. The math is a little bit more challenging. But if you can learn that, it's really good understanding los centavos, the small, the monedas, the little, the coins is the way that I'll put it for you, or the larger bills, understanding that, and always understanding to carry small bills with you, because most of these people don't have the ability to go ahead and exchange. If you have a big bill like 100,000 pesos or 100,000 pesos, it's really hard for them sometimes, whether you're in a taxi or in a restaurant, as in a cafe or something like that. So you want to make sure that you definitely understand the money. It makes things easier. Okay, the next one that you want to go ahead and have is do not bring your wallet out with you. It's just not a good idea. You can get pickpocketed. Everything you have is in there. Everything in that wallet is very important to you. So what I do is I always leave my passport in the house. I leave my wallet in the house, but I take a credit card, an ID, and my cash with me. Now, I leave my ATM in the house for the day or until I need capital. So then what I'll do is I'll take the ATM card out, I'll go to the bank, I'll pull the cash out, come back, leave the card back in the house, and then I'll go out. If I overspend, I have a credit card. If I want to go to a restaurant, if I want to buy something large, I have the credit card for those transactions. But what I don't want to do is carry too much cash, and I don't want to carry my ATM card. There are bad stories that have happened here where people have, had their ATM card stolen, or something has come up where people will utilize you to get the cash out of your ATM. I mean, that's happened anywhere, but you just have to understand that those are the risks that you run. So just carry 3 things on you. I have a passport card. I don't carry a passport. Passport cards are only good for Mexico and for Puerto Rico, but I carry it anyways because it's actually a form of national ID. I have been pulled over here years ago for not having a passport on me, and I had to pay cash because they said it was mandatory that I carry one, and nobody's going to carry their passport walking around. So don't carry your passport with you at any time, just in case you need to get out of the country and you don't have any identification on you. You're going to need that. So you don't need to carry your wallet. Carry a little satchel with you, some cash, credit card, ID, and you're good to go. You really don't need too much more. Now, the next thing I would always say is respect the city. I see it a lot here. I see guys come around here, they get wasted, they stumble around, they urinate in the street, right? They do so many different things. They scream at people, they do things, they don't respect the city. And in my opinion, I think that's the most important thing is if you want to blend in and you want to be treated well and not have to worry about being in any situations, then you just respect the city. People will respect you back. That's just, it's the way that everything works. So when you're out and about, always be kind. Do not do things that you would not do in your own city, and just try to show as much compassion for the people here and the city to give them everything that they deserve, because it is a beautiful place. And finally is visit all the neighborhoods. People come here all the time. They just want to go ahead and they go, I'm going to Poblado, I'm going to go party, Parcajeras, Provenza, different places. And so that is just kind of the main tourist spot. But there's so many beautiful neighborhoods in so many different directions. Over here you got Sabaneta, Envigado. Envigado is Pablo Escobar's old place. Sabaneta is Mas Paisas, the country place over here down at the very end. And you got a metro system that'll connect all of it. You could take a metro, they have metro cables which go up into the mountain, and then the main metro, which is like a train, and that runs all the way through the center of the city. But you could head beyond Poblado here. You can go all the way out. You got Las Palmas, which has some great clubs over here. You got Laureles, the neighborhood farther down, which is just gorgeous. You have many different great areas that you can party if you want to party in 70, which is 70th Street, or 33, 33th Street. So there's all these different neighborhoods that you can go and check out. Just do something different. Get out of the norm. You don't want to be where all the expats are, or all the gringos are, or all the tourists. You want to see some places where the locals are, where the food is really good, where there's great clubs, and you get treated very differently, actually very well. Like you're not a tourist. You're just kind of somebody who's cruising through. And so there's a lot of great places. Even if you're here, go to a soccer game. Nacional is one of the local teams. Medellin is the other local team. You have both of those great teams. They play games almost, probably every week, as long as it's during soccer season, which is like 10 months out of the year. And you can always see one game or another. I'm Rojo, so I am Medellin, and I'm probably not the largest number of fans in here, but it's an awesome game to go ahead and see. You could also take the metro cables from the main part of the city down in Estación San Antonio, in that area over there, which is kind of the main central commercial, which you can do a lot of your shopping, and then the metro cables go up into the mountains, and you can see some of the comunas, which are the barrio neighborhoods up on the top, which are just very classic, old school, rough neighborhoods, which is the honest way to put it. But you can just see how some of the locals live and how things work. But honestly, come down here, have a great time, use some of these tips. There's a million more. If you have questions, write them in the notes below. I'm more than happy to answer anything for you guys. I got a couple more days here. I'm going to get out and make some more videos, just in some of the neighborhoods that I'm going to visit today, and check out, and just film some local stuff. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.